Tonight, more water woes in one local town. Some living in Grovetown say their water was shut off. But city officials say they should have known that was coming. Ann Maxwell just back from Grovetown and live in the newsroom tonight. Ann.
Hi, John. I'm told a gaggle of people showed up at City Hall yesterday wanting to know why their water was gone, and that ended with a city employee in tears and an officer called to the scene. On one hand, city officials say the due dates are the same every month and residents should know that. But on the other hand, residents say the city works for them, not the other way around.
Some Grovetown residents were shocked to find themselves without an essential Tuesday.
Turned on the water to wash my hands and make dinner, and there was no water.
She wasn't the only one. Herlo and other Grovetown residents marched to City Hall, demanding to know why their water was cut off.
And you said there was an officer called yesterday?
Yes, because everybody was so upset.
Herlo says this month she didn't get a bill for the first time in 13 years. Another citizen contacted News Channel 6 saying his 90-year-old mother-in-law's water was also shut off. She says she didn't receive a bill either. The city's water bills are formatted on postcards. Herlo says it would be easy to mistake it for junk mail. But city leaders say residents are responsible for paying for the services rendered, whether they get a bill or not. They say the bill due dates are the same every month.
So between the website, the mayor's very active on social media, so between the city website, his personal site on Facebook, the fact that the dates have always been the same, and it's on the scrolling sign out front of City Hall.
But this March, there was a misprint on the water bills, according to the Planning and Development Director. Payments are usually due the 5th. But this month's bills said they were due the 15th. The city is sending out this letter to the 155 people who had their water shut off. It explains the error and says the city will compensate them for the $25 they had to pay to have their water reconnected. But this isn't the first time the city has been in hot water over its billing practices. Former city clerk Vicky Capitillo is being criminally investigated for overcharging for water bills. A civil suit in the wake of those allegations doled out $1.5 million to residents. But Waller says recent issues have nothing to do with that.
About 6 weeks ago, there was a point where we had upwards of 600 due or getting ready to be overdue delinquent water bills in the amount of upwards of $100,000.
He says the utilities departments depend on those payments to sustain themselves.
Do you think that the way that the city's been billing people contributed to that?
I can't say. I don't have the background and the history. I'm fairly new to the organization. I can tell you that changes have been made. Mayor Jones is doing the best he can in the entire utilities billing department. We've made improvements. We're getting better.
Grovetown is switching over to a more standard billing service next month with bills in actual envelopes. They've been meaning to switch over since February, but they've just got the equipment they need to do that. Mayor Jones has also addressed the public on this matter on his Facebook page. He told me today he's trying to meet with the postmaster to make sure everything is running okay on that end. Live in the newsroom, I'm Ann Maxwell, WJBF, News Channel 6.
All right, Ann, thanks. Well, what a difference.